Kristen here with today's What's Up Wednesday on one of my favorite topics, and that is best practices and tools we can use for student feedback. So I'm going to jump right into it, just giving you a little fair warning that this is not my typical 5 to 7 minute. It might go over a little bit just because there's so much to share. So hopefully you'll walk away knowing or using some of these resources that are going to be powerful. All right, first of all, real quick, this is how feedback looked when I started teaching 20 years ago. We had stickers, we had smiley faces, we had little notes or stamps. But we have grown, y'all. We have learned how to give feedback to be able to really boost students' proficiency. And that's what I'm here to really hit on today. All right, first of all, what should it look like? It should be specific. It should not just be the old-fashioned good job needs work. We want to be very specific. Let it be standard and skill-centered, constructive, meaning we're giving kids tools to grow. And let it be a conversation starter. So let our kids be able to look at our feedback and have a conversation with us, whether it be in person, whether it be on a chat system like in your Google comments. Let it be a conversation starter. And also, y'all, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's unpopular opinion, but I think always before assessment and even during it. If we're not talking high stakes assessment, why can't we give them feedback? We want them to grow. And in my opinion, I feel like if kids are looking for the feedback and reading the feedback and listening and watching it, then we really can boost their performance. I already said the top part of this, but I will say this. What kind of assessments and assignments should need it? I think any and all. If it's something that students are writing or doing on paper, or even that you can have a conversation with them about, give them feedback on it. Let them be heard. Let them know that you're looking at their work and see what happens. I will say when I started doing this in my classroom years ago, after we did in my district a study on the 7 strategies for measure progress. I might have that name a little off, but it was the 7 strategies is what we refer to it as. Y'all, that's when I saw huge growth in my students. So don't sit on feedback. I'm not talking about going home and spending hours putting notes and comments. I'm talking about in the moment feedback. So let's jump right into it. So we know the traditional feedback methods, how we can do one-on-one, individualized, and y'all, some teachers are phenomenal at that. And while I don't think that's bad, I definitely think one-on-one feedback is where it's at. When I had a class of 30 kids, that was really, really hard. I never quite mastered the concept of keeping all the kids busy while I was talking to one of them and not being distracted. I have too much tabs open in my mind. So I had to find different ways. Peer feedback is always something that's positive. I've seen great results from, but that comes with practicing with the students and making sure they know what it does and does not look like. So keep all those still in your repertoire of how you're giving feedback, but maybe add some of these new ideas. All right, so Google. If you've been using Google for any length of time, you probably are aware of the comment system. I'm not going to jump into it too deeply with you, but just know that with the Google applications like Docs and Slides, you can go add comments. One way that I use it, I'm going to just drag a page over here, is whenever kids were working on things in my class, let me make sure I'm in the right assignment, I could easily go into what they were working on. This field probably this page looks familiar to you, and I would have an entire class open. They didn't know whose page I was hopping into. It wasn't a secret. I wasn't trying to jump scare them or anything, but I could be in my class and say, hey, Lindsay, look at page 3 with me. And we could talk even with the other 28 students in there because they're all doing their work. But look here, I also can go add comments by using this little plus add comment. I can type something directly in there, or if you have a comment bank, go create a comment bank, and then it's an easy copy paste. So definite power in that. It got to where my kids would say, they were like in line, hey, Ms. Dupuy, look at this. And it was nothing that they got that, they didn't come to my desk. We would be 15 feet apart, but all together looking at, or both together looking at whatever they were working on to give feedback in the moment, all through the Google tools. Okay, so that is really, really helpful. Don't sleep on that. Okay, so Google is great. Don't let that one sit out. Okay. Also, there's some other things that we could do that are kind of up with the times. I don't think that's what kids say anymore, but we can be with the times, and we can do things that look like their social platforms and the things that they're used to doing. They're always on their phones. So let's kind of incorporate some of those fun activities. So Canva, Flip, and Padlet are 3 that I really like. Canva, you probably are familiar with. I'm not going to jump into it only because I spend so much time on it, and I have a What's Up Wednesday that I recorded a little while back. If you go look in our YouTube, Trafera's YouTube on What's Up Wednesdays, look for Cami that I did a video recording of, and y'all, I specifically focus on those feedback tools. But we can do comment, voice, screen recording, super easy, and it's student friendly, teacher friendly. Check out Cami. Now Flip, I do want to show you because this is really fun. I will show you this one. Oh, Lindsay's going to love that I have it frozen there. Let's just go to my Trafera TLCs. I created a group. This could be like ELA Block 1, and it incorporates with your LMS. So I connected it directly with my Google Classroom. I posted a question, and my students went in, and it's just a little mock classroom, but Lindsay went into it, and she responded to this question. And you can see it's right here. And I will say that you can change settings to this is private. It can be just between you and the student or just the classroom. You can obviously change those things so it's secure. And I can see that Lindsay posed a question, and very quickly I was able... Oh, she ain't gonna like that. I can miss it there. Oh, I can't get it right, Lindsay. So Wikipedia has its uses probably. Oh my gosh. Okay, she'll forgive me. So she did her report, or she did her response, and then I was able to go in here and write a response, and I was able to do a video response. So let me just click on me to take over her screen and things as well. Good job. Keep it up. And y'all, think about the power in whenever kids don't necessarily read what you write, because let's face it, that happens, but they will see your face and listen to you. So Flip allows you to do that. Padlet is another one that is super fun. I'm going to show you that one. And I think I have it right here. So I also incorporated this in Google Classroom. I sent it straight over there, but this is an idea of what it looks like. Padlet has come a long way since I first used it. I think I first used it in 2016, and it was basically like a sticky board or a cork board. Now I can make it to where it's collaborative in the sense that kids can create it and use it as a template, and they can go in here and work together. And then all they have to do when they're done is copy paste the link and submit it to me if I need to see it. So that's a really fun way to be able to incorporate peer revision. Another one, y'all, that I really like, and I'm going to just come out over here. I had Cami, Flip, Padlet. I really, really like ScreenPal and Moat. These are extensions that you can put on your computer, and it will allow you to open up and do a screen recording, and it just drops it straight into whatever document or video or not video, slide that you're using. So check those out. I will show you the ScreenPal one real quick just because I really, really love it. So I'm going to go in here. You can see I have the extension up here. I'm going to move my face for, I don't know, the 10th time. And ScreenPal opens. I'm going to do recorded browser. You can change the settings you want. I have it how I want it. You do have some fun effects that you can do, and I'll show you that. But all you do is simply open it up, and I'm in her document, and I'm going to hit record. And it's going to start recording all here. I don't have to leave it. Hey, Lindsay, I really like what you did here. I would really like you to go look at your conclusion paragraph and make sure it meets our success criteria. Other than that, stellar work. Keep it up. So I was able to add that in there, which is fun. Now let me go stop it. Now, cool thing about ScreenPal is I can go in here and trim it up. So it's got some editing tools. If I thought I added stuff that didn't need to be there, or I can just go check it out. When you hit done, it does provide a link for you to drop directly into your comments. So super cool. Really think you should check it out. And y'all, I'll put some others in here. Canva, Quizlet, Kahoot, Edpuzzle, Socrative, Forms. Plickers is another fun one I've recently discovered. But y'all, those are ways that you can have formative assessments, exit tickets, and gather some feedback or gather some intel as to where your students are with whatever content, and then provide feedback based on that. So hope that you got some stuff today. maybe some new ideas. And thank you for sticking it out with me for a little bit longer What's Up Wednesday, but hopefully it was good stuff for you. Happy Wednesday.